everybody, nice to see you again after such a long break. Well, today we're going to make a French pastry stuffed with chicken breast. It's a very easy recipe, especially for women who are very busy working mothers. So we'll see what we can have here. We have puff pastry. I have 3 layers because I have today a lot of people coming for dinner. So you can get that pastry made. You can make it yourself or you can buy it at the local shop, either at the bakery or regular supermarket. It's a puff pastry. You can see a very nice thin layers. We have chicken breast, we have spinach, we have mushrooms and some spices. Salt, pepper. I bought Spanish smoked paprika. That's something new that I'm actually discovering and trying to use it in my cooking. You can have any other spices. I also have a mixed spice for grilling. You can use anything. Instead of spinach, if you don't like it, you can saute peppers. You can make any veg. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to prepare some chicken breasts. These are pre-washed and pre-dried. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to have this chicken breast. And what we want to do, we want to put some salt. I do crystal salt, as everybody in our house likes, but there's no description what kind of salt you want to use. And you just sprinkle a little bit of pepper, smoked paprika as well, and a little bit of grilling. So you just tap this. And you could spice it only on one side, all right? Now, what I also want you to try for this recipe, you don't have to use it if you don't want to, especially those calorie watchers probably might not like to experiment with this, but I do have soft cream cheese to actually put it on the bottom of the chicken because it creates that nice kind of a sauce and a texture, especially when you slice it. So when you have chicken breast ready, what you want to do with this pastry, puff pastry, you just want to cut it so you can actually wrap the chicken breast. And what I usually do, one sheet will actually fit 3 chicken breasts. So I'm going to divide this in 6. Okay? They're almost even, so don't worry about that. And what I like to do, I like to take that little bit of cream cheese and put it on the bottom. Okay. And now I take my chicken breast, I put it inside, and then you just take whatever veg you like. Either you saute peppers, or you have mushrooms, or you just have saute spinach. You put it on top, just a few leaves. Just like this. I saute that spinach with a little bit of garlic. And why I'm not using fresh one, it's because you want to be a moldable. You want to actually not create mountains of stuffing inside that actually won't fit, but you actually want to use every single space and you want the veg to be moldable. So that's why we don't use dry, fresh spinach or fresh mushrooms. We saute them to make a nice soft texture and eliminating a little bit the excess of water, because we don't want to cook that puff pastry, we want to bake it. So when you bake it, there's too much water, it actually starts dripping and rolling, and this is not really nice. So what you take the other part of puff pastry and you just cover it up. And you can actually do it many different ways as long as it's inside. Okay, you can create pouches, you can do circly little things, and you could just have squares, so that's fine. So what you want to do, you just want to wrap it that if there is any moisture, definitely it will be, that it won't actually run away. So the chicken will actually absorb it back, and you're going to have that buttery chicken breast, especially when you slice it. So the bottom part, you just want to overlap on top. So you just do whatever you do, just make sure that the bottom ones overlaps the top layer, and you just create this nice wrapped pastry. It's very moldable. It's really, really nice. So there is no space, but try to not leave any little pieces open. And what you just have nice wrapped chicken breast in this puff pastry. And what I want you also to do, especially on the end, before you shovel this into the oven, I just do 2 cuts. Okay, so that the extra moisture, that the sauce will stay in the bottom, the thickness of it, but the moisture that you actually don't need will evaporate while baking. Let me finish all the other ones, and I'm going to invite you to shovel that stuff with me in the oven. I finished all my puff pastry. They all stuffed with chicken and mixed veg, spinach, mushrooms, you name it, whatever you like. So this is a nice tray. You preheat your oven 225 for at least 15 minutes, so you can actually shovel that to a nice warm oven. What I like to do, a puff pastry, you can use egg yolk and actually pat it up or brush it on the top. But what I like to do is like pat it up with a little bit of olive oil, just to give it a little bit of nice crisp, I would say, and shine. Okay, just a little bit. Why? I like to create a little bit of rustic look, and you see they all cut. And what I use are mixed herbs just to give it a little bit of nice look, just a little bit. It's going to turn nice and brown anyway, but just for the look and the smell. Okay, so this is almost done. We just have to shovel that in the oven, and I'm going to invite you back again to see how it's look like. Okay guys, we're almost there. So it's 45 minutes, 225 degrees Celsius in the oven, and it looks like they're almost ready. So let me check. Yes, they're ready. So let me shovel them out and I show you how it's look like. Okay, that's the puff pastry chicken inside. I don't know what's inside because actually I mixed all of them. So some of them have mushroom, some of them have spinach. Well, let me just slice one for you. It's very, very hot. That one has mushrooms. You see that nice crispy puff pastry and buttery chicken. So what we have here, you can serve this with lemon. Voila. Thank you very much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have comments and you try this recipe, please comment down below, and see you next time.